A few years ago, I made my own inertia beads out of some necklaces. They were pretty high quality, but it was really slow. I was wondering if there would be a faster way to do it, and I really wanted to work with them again. Inertia beads are basically just beads on a long strand, which basically when you yank it from a container, they'll just slip out like so easily. When I did it a few years ago, it worked really good, but it was really slow. So I decided to make them again, but I wanted to see if I can find a better, faster way of making them. I thought about this for a little bit, but I quickly realized that it would be really slow to do any other process, so I think I'm stuck with my old process. My old process, I took a bunch of different necklaces and I snapped them and I glued them all together into one long strand. So I bought about 50 of these necklaces and I bought them at a party store. So the first thing that I'll have to do is to snap them. Because like they all have these little, all the necklaces have one point where they just join like this. And so that's usually the best place to snap it. So I pulled on them, and then with all the necklaces I glued them together last time. It worked pretty well. So I decided to make them, and let's get started. So I started by snapping all the necklaces, which I thought was going to take at least 30 minutes. But it ended up going a lot faster than I thought, and all the necklaces were snapped into long strands in less than 10 minutes. So the next thing that I did in my process was I glued them together, which ended up being a bit more of a pain. And then it's time to start gluing. The gluing did end up taking way longer than I thought because I used a hot glue gun instead of white glue, but I just did it with a hot glue gun because it's how I did it before. And also, I had to go slowly so that I wouldn't get a bunch of hot glue on my hands. Other than that, it went okay, but it did end up snapping a few times, so I had to re-glue those a few times. In general, it was a bit painful because I just had to keep doing it, and plus I had to bend my neck down so that I had to watch it so much, and it was a bit of a pain. But now that they're done, let's test them out. Finally done. And this one took way longer than snapping them. And let's see what it looks like. The beads turned out way better than I imagined, and they turned out really well, but right now they are snapped, which I did not like. But, you know, I can always re-glue them. But I still really enjoyed this. That's all I can say for this video, and like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.